I'm Chidinma Chinke, and I'm an artist, a visual artist from Nigeria. I'm a photographer, I'm a graphics designer, and a multimedia artist. In my work, I love to explore my inner thoughts. I would say my work is a reflection of my inner thoughts, and I use various mediums to express myself in my art. And my art is actually my response to things that happen around me. So my environment is a very major influence in my work. I'm influenced by the little things around me. I'm influenced by the environment and the socio-political space where I am at any given point in time. And recently, the pandemic has affected my work in different ways, especially as with the restrictions came a lot of changes in the way I work, and it gave me time and space to navigate the obstacles that the pandemic came with. You know, before it was easy to go out and do a lot of things, but now, before we go out to do whatever we want to do, we have to sit down and think and look at the environment and see what you are trying to do. So the pandemic gave me an opportunity to look inwards and think about various ways to express myself. And it was an opportunity for me to think deeply. You know, I began to connect to various ways of expressions, and that's how I put more effort into my multimedia art. I used to work as a graphics designer. I studied graphics design at the Yaba College of Technology here in Lagos, Nigeria. And with my graphics background, the photography came in as a side course. And I kind of got interested in both of them. So while I work as a graphics designer, I also work as a documentary photographer. And with the various workshops and exhibitions I've participated in, it gave me an insight of what it is. And that is how I've always worked until the pandemic came in and the dynamics changed. I am still practicing as a graphics designer, I'm still practicing as a photographer. And now I see that when you are locked in, what do? Does that mean you won't go and you won't continue your art or whatever? So I began to stay in touch with the art community, and because sometimes I had this blackout and I didn't know what to do during the restriction because of the restrictions and the lockdown. But with various influences, especially from the internet, which is a very big tool during the lockdown, during the pandemic, I was able to navigate my space and navigate all these issues that it came up with. And I began to experiment with a lot of things. I experimented with myself, I experimented with my space and my art. And there came this residency, the online residency by the Belgrade Art Studio. At first, I didn't understand how an online residency would be beneficial, but along the line, I found out that it was a very interesting opportunity, and I'm actually enjoying the journey. And the various artists from different parts of the world also coming with their wealth of knowledge and expertise and experience. It's an opportunity for me to also be in that community and also learn and be inspired. So the online residency actually gave birth to my new work, I May Get Into Your Head. So it's an opportunity for me to experiment and think outside the box, outside my comfort zone. Before now, I have worked in moving image, video, which I did with my bus stop chronicles. So now I'm also incorporating writing and photography and installations into my work. So it's a very interesting opportunity for me. Keeping up with the art community during and after the lockdowns is very important influence for me to actually keep my mental space healthy. And that is what I believe I have achieved with this residency. And my future plans is to continue to work and collaborate with other artists. I believe it is very important as an artist to, while you work and grow, you also see what is happening in the community and other artists around you. So that in my future plans, I hope to collaborate more, to work with other artists, especially in other forms of media. I'm not saying I'm going to be working with all the media, no, that's not, but I believe certain projects and certain expressions are best in certain mediums. That is the way I see myself as an artist. I don't like to be boxed in a particular place. So as I go on in my art practice, even I would say I research more now. I think that is one of the things the pandemic did to me. I began to research more. I began to dig deeper, to understand a lot of things. And that gave me more insight in my current project. And I hope from then, even into the future, that it helps my practice and my art trajectory as I continue to work and broaden my art. So I'm looking forward to having more exhibitions, to taking part in more shows, more residencies, and also making money while at it. So thank you very much for this opportunity, Belgrade Arts Residency.